think you're a hater. I think you're a hater. Haters everywhere we go. Haters everywhere we go. Haters everywhere we go. Where we go, haters going down for the count. Looking at the ground. I think you're a hater. I think you're a hater. Haters everywhere we go. Haters everywhere we go. Haters everywhere we go. Haters everywhere we go. Where we go, haters going down for the count. Looking at the ground. I think you're a hater. I think you're a hater. Haters everywhere we go. Haters everywhere we go. Haters everywhere we go. Where we go, haters going down for the count. Looking at the ground. I think you're a hater. I think you're a hater. Haters everywhere we go. Haters everywhere we go. Haters everywhere we go. Where we go.
And if you was instead of hating, you'd be ballin' too. I know you seen us fallin' too. All the rich niggas is all my crew. Fuck it, they can't touch us. If stuck up is what you call it, cool. Ooh, you should've seen when I came down in that. Black on black, cause it's gator haters face down on the mat. Splat, yeah, I can make a green nigga mad. Quick, fast, flash like 10 cash on this bitch. Can tell I'm a G by the walk in the stands. I play the game, make me talk in the stands. Watch how you talk when you talk to the man. If it ain't about bread, you talk to the head. I show you how to get rich. You got a weak arm, I'll show you how to pitch. Made so play, I'll show you by the hit. And tell the police I don't know about shit. Hey, God, I'm fly, something like the air. Ain't that something when it's stunting, man? It's nothing like air. Homie, hold it right there. Homeboy, I'm right there.
Haters going down for the count. Looking at the ground. I think you're a hater. I think you're a hater. Haters everywhere we go. Haters everywhere we go. Haters everywhere we go. Where we go, haters going down for the count. Looking at the ground. I think you're a hater. I think you're a hater. Haters everywhere we go. Haters everywhere we go. Haters everywhere we go. Where we go.
I got one in the back, I got one in the front. I make them do what I say. They tell me say what I want, I tell them get your money, girl, and just stop breathing. Cause if it ain't about that dough, it ain't about me neither. See a gangster like myself, I get that paper and women. Man, your woman probably out there with some paper to give me. Listen, you're looking at a real pimp, ask my old women. And they'll tell you no remote, I control women. I'm a whole load, put me in the game, woman. If he ain't paying, then he shouldn't be playing. I'm saying, broke dudes only make jokes funny. I make more than I can fit in this quote, honey. Unquote, come sun soak with me, ma. Fly it down here and lay you up in my beat.
They want that smoke, bitch, I got it for 'em. They want that smoke, bitch, I got it for 'em. They want that smoke, you know I blow it. They call me Sunny Monster for a reason. I'm really dripping, leave a nigga bleeding. I get to squeeze and leave a nigga. They want that smoke, bitch, I got it for 'em. They want that smoke, bitch, I got it for 'em. They want that smoke, you know I blow it. They call me Sunny Monster for a reason. I'm really dripping, leave a nigga bleeding. I get to squeeze and leave a nigga bleeding. Raw Molly got me all up in demon mode. Mouth moving like I done put clean in my nose. Tryna catch me up, I can leave with some hoes. He standing straight up, watch I make him lean with this pole. Would've thought he was closed, how that heat made him fold. Thought it was a game, he won't think no more.
His brain's gone, nigga.
It be exciting when I get to striking. Guns sound like thunder, hit you like lightning. Fight for your life, we don't do no fighting.
We really hit it, nigga.
We worse than savage, they calling us Vikings. Police be riding, we still be sliding. Told you we hit us, remember the time. They want that smoke, bitch, I got it for 'em. They want that smoke, bitch, I got it for 'em. They want that smoke, you know I blow it. They call me Sunny Monster for a reason. I'm really dripping, leave a nigga bleeding. I get to squeeze and leave a nigga bleeding. They want that smoke, bitch, I got it for 'em. They want that smoke, bitch, I got it for 'em. They want that smoke, you know I blow it. They call me Sunny Monster for a reason. I'm really dripping, leave a nigga bleeding. I get to squeeze and leave a nigga bleeding. How about I leave them holding like the Bible? AR-15, that's a high-power rifle. A in the army and assassinate rivals.
Break that shit down, nigga.
AK to anybody kill. Hop out, keep it drilling and spilling. Stay on point, 6-2, gon' split 'em. FN, that's for any fuck nigga. You a plug, then I'm pulling up, nigga. You my lunch, eat these bullets for dinner.
5.0, eat 'em up, eat 'em up.
SK, smoke killer for show. Drum rounds and cripple ops Draco. I got them all, you don't want no. They want that smoke, bitch, I got it for 'em. They want that smoke, bitch, I got it for 'em. They want that smoke, you know I blow it. They call me Sunny Monster for a reason. I'm really dripping, leave a nigga bleeding. I can leave a nigga bleeding.
Hey, what up? What up, everybody? I hope everybody's having a blessed day, man. Smash the like button if y'all can, but salute to everybody in the building. Shout out to my brother All Things, the beautiful Miss Joette, Mr. EB Sweat a Lot, Mr. Altruistic, a couple of others. My nigga Brooklyn C doing his college tuition, man. Make sure shout out to all the people on the playback game. You feel me? My nigga Phoenix Assassins, Fight Game, again. It wasn't so great for the Colts, but at least the Bears lost. So you feel me? My nigga Brian the King, motherfucking Falcon in the building. Salute to you, my G. Peace and blessings to you. Hope everything is well. Hope everything is well. First off, I need to make an apology to one Oshacky Foster. Oshacky Foster is a prime example of what you start isn't where you finish. Like if you look at Bernard Hopkins, he lost his first fight and lost a few in between, but he finished a great fighter. Oshacky Foster, he has shout out to my brother Desmond Johnson. Oshacky Foster has transcended in boxing. I'm thinking he's a lot better now that he's at a bigger weight. Like Oshacky went out there and did his thing. And another thing, Cool Boy Step was not in shape. Stephen Fulton was not in shape. The nigga was slow as shit. I don't know what was going on, but it was a terrible showing. But I'm not taking nothing away from Oshacky Foster. He went out there. It was like that nigga couldn't miss. I think he was batting like 90%. Anything he threw, it landed. I said, damn, Cool Boy. You just looking like a big ass target out there. And Oshacky Foster, he went out there, he did the thug thizzle, he did his thing. Shout out to him. I would love to see Oshacky fight somebody at 135. And a lot of people said that they don't want the Oshacky and Shakur. Go ahead and handle that. You say you leagues above that man, but y'all notice that Shakur wants to fight Pitbull Cruz now. That's who Shakur wants is Pitbull Cruz after the tee up in the making. And y'all see what Shakur said? Before you fight me, why he gotta fight Ray Savage before he fights you, Shakur? I don't everybody ducking, but you can make a case that damn near everybody in boxing is ducking somebody. But we'll get to that. Dr. Key will be here in a second, but I knew it. I told everybody when Tank Davis got that draw with Lamont Roach that Tank was trying to uplift that man. I told everybody that Lamont Roach was not that good. Lamont Roach was saved. Pitbull Cruz clearly won that fight 7-5 with the deduction. And I told y'all the first 5 rounds, Pitbull is going to bust that ass. I told y'all the first 5 rounds, my nigga Big Bob Guns in the building. Salute, my brother. I told y'all the first 5 rounds, Pitbull is going to put that onslaught. Did I not say that Pitbull in the first 5 rounds is dangerous? That is a dangerous man. What's it gonna be? No, that's not in vogue. Is that total? I don't know. Shout out to the Queen, Dr. Key, in the building. She's come through. She was crying a little bit because of the Bears loss. You know, we had a show to lean on because it was Bears and Indy both lost, but the Bears quarterback sold them out. Our quarterback got hurt, but you know, can't.
No, that's not true. They didn't call the last call. They
No,
literally, yes,
no,
it was.
that
Okay.
man could have ran for a first down, but his butthole got tight and he tossed it.
And this is coming from someone whose quarterback is absolutely gone. Okay. Anyways, at least we have two more times to win out, which we will,
Well,
and
two more times.
we're We're officially tied. You acting like y'all, you know what I'm saying, 10-3 or something like that. Y'all not even up there yet. We got the same record right now. So I'm gonna need you to humble yourself. Actually, I posted this picture. This is Mary J. Blige in Not Gonna Cry video because of what happened to Cool Boy Steph on Saturday. And then the other gut punch was the Bears losing. So I'm devastation, you guys. I'm
You know
devastation.
the one thing that I hate about this weekend though?
What?
I hate that they robbed Pitbull Cruise. Shout out to the beautiful Miss Barbara D in the building. Salute to you, Queen. I hope everything is well with you today, Miss Barbara D. I hate that they robbed Pitbull Cruz because I had that fight 7-5 minus the damn penalty.
Um, we gonna get into it because it's very emotional for me today. Let's talk about it though.
Danny Dimes is out for the rest of the year. We
Oh,
might not make the playoffs.
oh. Mm.
He'll
Well,
be at home with y'all.
we gonna make the play. We got to. I'm
Chicago and Indiana, they right beside each other, so we gonna be sitting there watching together.
Nah, no. I think we're gonna make it. I think we're gonna make it. Like I have hope, y'all. I'm trying to tell y'all.
You see
We
the
didn't get the call
Rams,
yesterday. We didn't get the call yesterday. We did not get that call. Yes, I did see the Rams. I was in like Lord.
but look, the Rams, Seattle, all the motherfuckers is in the same division, Key.
I don't know who's gonna make it up out of that. That's
But,
hard.
but
And
you know, but you
but
know,
how did y'all get?
they second
Uh,
place team is gonna be they second place team gonna get the bye. I mean, gonna get to make it to the playoffs.
mm, mm. Well, I mean the Jaguars. Oh, that's who beat y'all. Yes, I'm sorry. The Jaguars did really well yesterday.
They
Um
did about as good as the Green Bay Packers.
Nah, I think Jaguars did better than the Green Bay
Actually, we was
actually.
whooping ass until Danny Dimes got injured.
Okay. Also shout out to
Shout out to the Falcons.
oh shout out, don't do that. Don't do that. Now why you gotta crap on the Falcons?
You was about to though. You was about to.
I was about to say shout out to the Texans. The Texans eliminated the Kansas City Chiefs. They are out upper and chat. Kansas City Chiefs is
Pat, my
officially.
homeboy is home.
They literally have nothing else to play for. They have nothing to lose.
We we
You
we
feel
are
me?
we are Brian the King Falcon.
He
We
trying to
talking
be petty with
football.
me. He trying to be petty. He trying to be petty with me. He finna start going in on the Bears as always. Oh, he meant college football. Oh my goodness. It was hard for me to watch both the college football games and boxing. But I want to say big up to Indiana. They beat out Ohio State. Then we had, which
That
was
was
a very
crazy.
exciting game, Duke overtime victory against Virginia, and then here we go, another dagger in my heart. Alabama falls to the Georgia Bulldogs. Come on, man. How did that even happen, bruh? We got beat up. Oh my God, we got beat up. Alabama. Lord have mercy. Okay, thank you, Brian. Whatever. Yeah, they lost Barbara. They are officially out of the playoff contention. Salute to the Queen. Salute to Miss Joette. Um, what you mean? What happened? Duke. That was a very impressive win in Indiana and Ohio State. That was lit. That was lit, y'all. That I ain't even finna stunt. That was low key decent. Um, Bama got in. Keep. Oh, it did for real. We did.
That was bullshit because they ain't even let Notre Dame in. That's crazy.
Really? I don't want to start hearing y'all say, Alabama, they just showing favoritism or something. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it. Thank you, Jesus. Thank you, God. But shout out to the Georgia Bulldogs. Gotta give credit where it's due, man. Y'all did us dirty. Shout out to Indiana. Did Ohio dirty. Shout out to him. Yeah, they number okay. Thank you then. It's already paid. You know, whatever, Big Bob. Anyways, they ain't gotta be paid for, man. But anyways, let's get this going. I know I'm shocked too. Like, wow, I'm not gonna see the Kansas City in the playoffs this year. That's so like that's like me not seeing the New England Patriots a few years. You know what I'm saying? When Brady was making his reign, man. Like that one time I think he got eliminated what twice before he could even go to the playoffs. Very rare, because Brady stayed in the playoffs. But I was shocked when he didn't make it. I'm like, whoa. Whoa. They are showing favoritism. Whatever, Brian. Whatever. Anyway, shout out to the Georgia Bulldogs. Pissed me off. So excuse me, y'all. I'm in mourning. I'm devastation. Devastation. Highly devastation. Okay. Sent in, you guys see my glasses. I got my glasses on. You feel me? I got my 27 piece. You know what I'm saying? Number 4, 27, and 16. I got the swoop. I got the dark color lip gloss or lipstick on. You feel me? And I'm in mourning. That's how we doing. So let's get this going because we got a lot of boxing to get to. First, we want to send our condolences. Upper and I send our condolences to Josue David Hernandez. He was only 20 years old, a boxer who was unalived, you guys, over the weekend for protecting his 4 sisters from an attacker with a machete at their home in Mexico City. Rest in peace to that king. Put the machetes down, everybody. I'm so sad about that. He had a very promising future. But rest in peace to that king going out. At least he went out protecting those he loved. Some people just go out and don't do nothing. You feel me? How's she a Bama fan? Because I am. I don't have to slander the Falcons, Brian. They slander themselves, son. They slander themselves. Thank you. I'm actually a Michigan fan, low key. Me and my dad were actually Michigan and Illinois fans. But I've always loved Alabama. I've always been a fan of Nick Saban and them, like always. Um, but let's get into this boxing talk some more. First of all, we had a wonderful boxing weekend. I am happy to. Well, we want to offer our prayers to Sin Cara. He fought Jai Opataya upper, and he suffered. He got knocked out in the 8th round, but he suffered. He's in the hospital. In the hospital, y'all. He's suffering a brain contusion, small brain bleed, and a fractured C1 vertebrae. God damn. Like, good God Almighty, Lord, please touch him and the doctors and the nurses, Lord, that's operating on him. We wish him a speedy recovery. But shout out to Jai Opataya. He will after the fight he called out um Big Zordo. So he wants the winner of the Zordo versus David Benavidez. I think we can all agree when we say let's make that happen. Let's whatever, Big Bob, whatever. Hey Zulu, let's make that happen. I think we all want to see Jai Opataya, Big Zordo, or David. I really want to see David Benavidez versus Jai Opataya. I think that would be an excellent fight. And I think, can I be honest with y'all? I may favor David Benavidez in that fight. I think Benavidez could stop Jai Opataya. What do y'all think? Am I crazy? I think he could stop him, y'all. I'm not even I'm not even like, I don't think I'm tripping with that. But he did call them out. And I'm hoping that one of them, I know David gonna respond. It's been Zordo. Zordo has been the one that's been playing the games. You feel me? Hey, all things my right hand. How you doing, King? Dave, you know what? Ben Whitaker got bigger fish to fry right now. Okay. I know y'all want to see Ben get beat up, but he won't. Okay. I don't know where Upper is. David. I would love. I'm hoping. I know David Benavidez after he fights Zordo. I know he's gonna respond. But I don't know about Zordo, and I don't know about Oscar. Y'all know how Oscar get down. They might ignore Jai Opataya again for another 3 years. Who knows? Whatever, Brian. Anyways, let's get to the main card that we all saw on Saturday. And let's start with we gotta do congratulations. Y'all, we gotta do congratulations. Congrats to Frank the Ghost Martin. Wow. I mean, wow. Now I remember last week a few of y'all were kind of scared for Frank because Rancis is a really good measuring stick, right? Of to see, you know what I'm saying, like where you are. Because let's be real, the fights and I was so upset when I was looking at social media, when I was on social media looking at what some people were saying about Rancis. They were like, oh, he's trash and everything else. And I'm like, wait a minute now. Wait a minute. Like, yo, Rancis, a lot of people feel as though he beat Robert Easter. Like his losses really ain't, you feel me? The Gary Antoine Russell, a lot of people feel like, um, there's some discrepancies in that fight, and then with the Jose Ramirez, like Rancis has the fundamentals, the basic fundamentals, um, to really give any good fighter a go. Okay. And outside of Gary Antoine Russell, that was the only one who had knocked him out. Now he's been down in his career. Don't get me wrong, at least 3 times he's taken. You know what I'm saying? But as far as like rances like that, nobody. Gary Antoine didn't even do that to to rances. Like, let's come on, we're gonna keep it 105. We're gonna keep it 105 or not. So I'm just really upset that people are going at Frank, you know what I'm saying, oh, Rancis ain't nothing. No, Rancis is actually a really good Cuban fighter. We not like I don't like when people do that. Now y'all want to discredit Rancis Bartholomew. Come on,
Hey,
man.
Key,
There
give
was
me
no
1 second, Key.
okay.
Hey, Bartholomew's a good fighter. Can't nobody discredit that man. Frank just put in that work. Give me 1 second though.
Okay. Yeah, that's what I was saying. Like there was all these people saying, oh, well, he only beat up Rancis, who was ran. I'm like, yo, y'all look at his resume, Rancis' resume. Rancis fought a little bit of everybody. He fought several different type of styles on his resume now. We can't knock him for that. But um I I am very, 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 very pleased with Frank Martin. Hats off to him. His new trainer, Buddy
I
McGirt,
thought I
definitely
thought
go ahead.
Rancis was beating motherfucking Antoine Russell before they cheated him out of the win. So shit. And he took Robert Easter to a draw, so people can say what they want. Rancis Bartholomew was in there to fight until he got hit with that brick hand. Tank told y'all Frank had a brick hand.
Oh,
And Key, you
yeah.
know what's crazy?
What?
People forget Frank Martin, the same motherfucker that put Virgil Ortiz on his ass. Remember,
Yeah.
I got the video with Frank Martin putting Virgil Ortiz on his back with that same hit. So they can say what they
Yeah.
want.
But I want to, yeah, absolutely. And I just want to say, like, but I was surprised it was he's with Buddy McGirt, and I seen some differences. I know Frank was talking about, I've been working on some things I can't wait to show y'all. And oftentimes we hear that from fighters, but I really got a chance. I felt like I really got a chance to see it on Saturday, y'all. Like the way his angles are now, he's more crisp. I feel like, yo, when I looked at, and I know again, because a lot of people are saying, yo, it was just one fight. Rancis was slow, but it was everything I feel like you could take away from what Frank did. And you feel me, to discredit Frank and what we just seen him do. His style made Rancis look slow. I don't think I've ever seen Rancis get beat up like that. Like y'all, you get what I'm saying? Like, yeah, more fluid, Zulu. Like, I don't think I saw Rancis get beat up like that. I don't think I have. And then to slow Rancis down, like he for real, he neutralized Rancis in there. Rancis couldn't do nothing, couldn't keep up with his footwork. Rancis saw it. Go back and watch like the first 2 rounds. Rancis was trying to battle The leading foot in that fight in the first 2 rounds, he couldn't win that. Rancis tried to catch him, tried to do even a few combinations, couldn't even do that. He stayed in Frank's face. Frank kept pressuring him. That we don't really talk like this about Rancis in his losses like that. Like that is really. And then the devastating pull. Oh my God. It was the way he set it up. That shot. I mean, it was boom, boom, like, and I want to say my heart skipped a beat when the way Rancis was laying down on that on the floor in that ring. Oh my goodness, I was like, God, please let this man get up. Please let this man be okay. I was so afraid for him. I mean, I was terrified. I'm like, where is the ambulance? Okay. And so thankfully Rancis is okay. I haven't heard anything else that he might be injured. But Rancis is known for being in wars inside the ring. So I'm sure somebody like him is gonna toughen it out. Y'all feel me? But thankfully he was able to get up. They were both able to go back. Everybody was able to go back home to their families for the most part. So thankful for that. But the ghost has arrived. Now, after that fight, um Frank Martin stated that he wants to fight Africa. Now, of course, Africa got on social media and started cussing Frank Martin out. So a lot of people are accusing Africa of ducking Frank Martin, that he's not gonna fight. So Africa's reasoning, pretty much summed up in all those tweets, is who the F is Frank Martin? Hey, Antonio Anthony. Who the F is Frank Martin, right? That's pretty much what he's saying. Sum it all up. Who is Frank Martin? You know what I'm saying? He's a nobody, things of that nature. You understand? Miss Joette said he could have came in and fought like Devin did after he got beat up. Exactly, Miss Joette. He didn't. He was ready. Um, Now a lot of people are calling on Africa to fight Frank Martin, but the thing is, I do want to tell everybody pump your brakes because it appears that Frank Martin will be fighting on one of those January cards, and I'm not sure if he will get in if that fight will be with Frank Martin. And it's December. Well, Frank could turn around and get ready. What I would suspect is they could put that on a Earl Spence or a Tank Davis future card, which we'll get to that too shortly. To talk about the 2026 fights that are going to be announced soon, or at least the lineups and everything. So they could also do that between Africa and Frank Martin. But Africa, look, I be over here getting cussed out because these folks know that you one of my pound for pound fighters. Y'all, some of y'all know I think Frank Martin is one of the best pure boxers in the game, right? Y'all know that. I makes no quarrels about that. But I can't keep covering for you, Fran. Okay? I can't. I can't I can't keep putting hey Zach B. I can't keep covering for you, Africa. I can't keep covering for you. Now they didn't cuss me out for you ducking Superdale Matias. Okay, they done already cussed me out. Brian them cuss me out all the time. All things cuss me out all the time about that. Okay, I've been trying to cover for you now, Africa. Now look, I don't know why you don't want to fight Frank Martin. Okay, I don't understand it. Now, the reason why I'm saying where there's smoke, there's fire with all of this. The reason why I'm bringing this up is because the king has spoken, which is Earl the Truth Spence. He doubled down and said, we're trying to get that fight. And one thing I know about Earl Spence when it comes to Frank Martin, he gonna make sure his boy's business affairs is in order. You feel me? Earl gonna make sure that Frank is taken care of. So if Earl says that they trying to get that fight, believe you me, they trying to get that fight, and it's obviously because Africa is not somebody. Again, we can make fun of Africa all the time, right? With him ducking and everything, but we can't deny his abilities and what his skill set. The man does have a beautiful skill set in the ring, in my opinion, right? As far as his boxing go. So not everybody is going to want to be in the ring with Africa because he has the ability to make you look stupid, to make you look amateurish. That's why Tio has avoided Africa because it wouldn't be a competition between him and T, in my opinion, as far as boxing style. And so obviously there's something that Frank sees in Africa that he can capitalize on. And I'm wondering if it's the same stuff that Superel Matias saw in Africa, in which Africa been called, I mean, and Superel Matias been calling out Africa all this time. So it's a lot. Frank Martin can't beat Timu Hank. Yes, he can beat Teofimo Lopez frequent. Oh my God. Oh my God, yes, he does. And it won't even be okay. Hey Malik, let's revisit that frequent. If T.O. beat Shakur, and that's a big if, I'm praying. Matter of fact, I will hope Frank Martin take a step back just so Africa could fight T.O. I'm willing to bet and everything. Africa beats T.O. A lot of them do.
Yeah, Africa boxed the shit out of Tio.
But I'm trying to say what I was saying upper was it's been hard for me to I'm always taking up for Africa, but now it appears that Africa is ducking Frank Martin and Spence call out. They want Frank Martin versus Africa, and Africa said, "Who the f is a Frank Martin?" Basically, so I can't keep taking up for
One that
Africa,
said
y'all.
I'll beat the fuck out of Frank Martin.
Huh?
How you gonna say you could beat the fuck out
Upper,
of
you're
what you
going in
wish you
and
could
out.
do to people, but you ain't doing it? Hold on.
Let me see. Hey Lee, good to see you. Freaking want to come in. Freaking want to come in talking crazy, as always. Always want to come in talking crazy. So look, Africa, I can't keep
But see,
protecting you.
this is what I don't like about Africa. He the same person that said he'll beat the fuck out of Frank Martin. So if you saying you beat the fuck out of him, then show us. You keep telling us you'll fight Matias, but then you duck. Like Africa, I think Africa, he's a cherry picking ass nigga, and he act like he's the draw. Nigga, you're not a draw. You're not a fucking draw. That's why Floyd had you in the basement all them years. Now you could be a draw, but you scared. You scared of real competition. You just want to beat up on bum ass Europeans. That's all he wants to do.
Well, I just know that I can't keep taking up for him.
And shout out to the beautiful Miss Barbara D in the cash app with the $5 holler supporting the grind. Thank you, Miss Barbara D, for supporting the grind. And can I get 4 more people to support the grind? I would appreciate it. But thank you to the Miss Barbara D. Shout out to Zulu Line in the building, Lee Jackson, frequent liar in the building. Salute, salute.
He said Africa is a Timu Hano. Okay, Lord have mercy.
Damn.
Thank you, frequent. Thank you.
But guess what? Frequent might say that, but Hanos did duck Africa. Africa did call out Devin Haney, and Devin Haney got to the 140 division and act like he didn't even see Africa name. Africa wanted to beat that nigga ass. So Timu Haney need to go ahead and beat the Timu Africa. Don't you remember Africa trying to fight Haney Key?
Yeah, Bill got a whole video on it.
Yeah.
And speaking of video, so shout out to Frank Martin, wonderful performance. Shout out to Earl the True Spence. I'm gonna talk about him after we go over this card. because we got some more Spence news to get to. Just review some of the comments and everything that he's made. But shout out to Spence, shout out to Frank Martin. They got something with that at 140. I think 140, that performance put a lot of the 140 guys on notice. Like you could tell Frank Martin. Oh, and I do want to say this. Prior to Tank fighting Frank Martin, I said that Frank is green. You might want to get to him now because he's such a student of the game
He's getting better.
that he's gonna get better and better, and it's gonna be hard for somebody to beat him.
And you know who
Okay,
else is getting better and better, Key?
who?
Oshacky Foster is getting better with each fight as well.
Oh, we gonna
Like
get
I
there. We gonna get
oh
there.
my
Wait,
bad,
we
my,
go.
my bad, my bad.
Let's go through the whatchamacallit. After we saw the Frank Martin fight,
Man,
then we
shout out to
saw.
that nigga Frequent Flyer right there, man. Shout out to Frequent Flyer, man. Frequent in the building. I'd like to see Earl come back and fight Devin. That'd be a good fight.
Oh my God, come on, Upper. Please don't start with frequent today.
No,
What is
I'm
this
dead
fight
ass, Key. Key, that would be a good fight for Earl to come back.
against Devin?
Why wouldn't it? They both about the same size. And look, it's not too dangerous for Earl. It's not too dangerous. Plus, he'd be going up against a skilled boxer because I can say what I want to say. Devin is a skilled boxer, but he's a skilled boxer with a modicum of danger. You know, he ain't in there. Nah, but Earl can't make 147, but Devin can make 154 frequent.
Oh
Hey,
my
he
God.
175 his last fight. But Key, that would be a good fight because Bill and them talking about Boots is ducking. I would actually pay to see that fight.
You were paid to see.
Devin Haney versus Errol Spence. If you think about it, that's a good fight. They about the same size, same reach. Earl coming back off that long layoff. He don't do tune-ups. Devin Haney, he's trying to make a name. And this way, and I'm being objective to everybody, right? If Devin Haney actually beats Earl Spence, what does that do for Devin Haney's name?
Catapulted, but if Spence beats him, then what? What does that do
That
for
would give
Spence?
Devin Haney the boost that he needs to be a star.
Okay, and then if
The
Spence
same
beats
thing it does
Devin,
when
then
Tank
what?
Davis beats somebody.
Oh my God.
The same thing that happens when Tank beats somebody. They become a bigger star anyway. Right?
No, I don't think it would move the needle for Earl.
Frequent. Why
It
would
don't
Earl
even
Spence need
sell.
a belt? Why would Earl Spence need a belt to fight Devin?
Because he know what's gonna happen. Oh God. Oh, you sound like Shakur. We gonna get there because Shakur is showing himself, honey.
Shakur said he ain't fighting no Shacky. He seen that shit, Key. He said he got to
Oh
fight Ray Savage first.
God. Well, no, we gotta argue both points, but okay. So then, after we saw the Frank Martin fight, Jesus Ramos versus Shane Mosley Jr. Actually, a good fight. One of the first fights that messed up one of my parlays. I didn't think it was gonna go the distance. Shout out to Shane Mosley Jr. I never.
He was on that clear.
Oh come on, Upper.
Key, did you see the shots that Shane Mosley Jr. was taking?
Yes, I did. That's. But did you see what he was giving out? He hurt Jesus several times in that fight.
That's why I say he on that clear.
He ain't on nothing. Shane
Key,
Mosley.
I can go back when I can go back to when Shane Mosley was a minus 5,000. That man was a minus 5,000. Remember, he got knocked out by the cab driver. Remember when
He
that cab driver?
wasn't it a truck driver? Or was it a cab
Yeah,
driver?
a truck driver. That's what it was. He ain't had that power or that chin versus that truck driver. Now Jesus Ramos was hitting that nigga with everything, and that nigga was hitting him back. I say, oh man. And you know Sugar Shane was always down with Victor Conte, so of course his son gonna go down with him.
Oh, come on, Upper.
Key, how can we explain a nigga that ain't got no chin taking them shots?
Maybe he got better, Upper. Maybe he started
You
training
can't make
and
your chin better, Key.
okay, but Upper, what if that first one was like a flash one that it just dazed him or something? Come on,
But your chin is your chin, Keith.
So
You
you
can't
just
build on your chin.
oh come on.
Key, a truck driver knocked you out. Now, come on, man.
Mm, mm,
And
mm.
it wasn't no flash. It was a knockout. It wasn't even no
Oh come on,
TKO.
Upper.
It wasn't even a TKO. It was a knockout.
Really?
Let me see if
Come
I can
on,
pull it up.
Upper.
Let me pull it up.
Yeah. Hey V Dog. Splendid. Oh, come on, V Dog. Hey Marquis. Oh, god dang it. Not everybody. Right. That's what I'm saying, Joette. Like, what if he had a bad night that night? You feel me at that fight? And this one, I mean, we gotta shout out to Shane Mosley. Like, he was able to return. There's not many people that have been able to say that they could do that with Jesus Ramos. Like, we gotta give some type of credit now,
That's
y'all.
what I said. He had something on it.
Lord have mercy. Well, shout out to them. Shout out to Jesus Ramos. Then we get into Laura versus Johan Gonzalez. Now, Laura is every bit of 98 years old. And I just want to say that I'm so pleased. Like, the man fundamentals. Now, I get it because we went from that jam packed fight between Jesus Ramos and Shane Mosley Jr. to the pace just slowed down. Now, people like me, I actually love that fight because it felt good to see Laura just be Laura. Like, you sometimes, it's like that it's like that one food spot in your hometown, right? And when you move away, every time you visit your hometown ever so often, you just got to go back to that restaurant and get that one meal that you always get, or that one, that coffee or whatever it is. And it you miss it, but it's like as soon as you get it, it's like, oh my God, it was worth it. That's Laura to me. It's like I don't see him fight all the time, but when I do, it's like it's just
It's
beautiful.
like fish and grits. It's like fish and grits.
It's just
Shout out to the beautiful
beautiful.
Queen Ashley Corner in the building. It's
Hey,
poetry
Super
in
Queen.
motion. It's poetry in motion.
It was absolutely beautiful.
You
We
know
gonna
what?
get there
Laura
frequent.
is Eris Laura is what Shakur Stevenson should be. Shakur Stevenson should strive to be like Eroslandi Laura, with
Lord
great
have
boxing skills, is patient. And see, this the fucked up. This is why I give Shakur so much flack, Key. Because Shakur has the skills to completely dominate his opponents. And he could outbox his opponent and everything. But guess what? You got to know when to step on the gas. If Shakur Stevenson actually stepped on the pace and stepped on the gas, I think 90% of the people that he went the distance with would not go the distance. Like, if he would have stepped on the pace with motherfucking Harderum, he could have did that. But the problem is he's too scared of what's coming back. Like, he could have stepped on the pace with Zepeda. This is what I'm saying. The way he stepped on the pace with Jamil Herring. If Shakur Stevenson, you show your defensive prowess, yes. This is why I'm so hard on him. This is why I'm so hard on Devin. Devin has the chance. Devin has had a knockout in the 2020s. And he could have stopped. He could have stopped Regis. He could have stopped Ramos. I mean, not Ramos. Ramirez. He could have stopped motherfucking Brian Norman Jr. The problem is these fighters are too scared to know when to press their advantage. And that's what takes them and makes them different from a Boots Ennis or a Javante Tank Davis. If you want to be a star, they say it's no guts, no glory. You bet 1,000, you shoot 1,000. You can't win the lottery if you don't buy a ticket. And you can't sit back and expect the lottery to come to you, my nigga. You got to step on the gas and finish. You don't think Tank and them get hit when they finishing? But okay, you got to be successful and secure in your skill set. This is what you do in practice. This is what you do. So you should already have the game plan and you should also know how to finish. You got to finish. That's why you don't have the star power that you want, because you don't finish your meal. Like I've always said, it's like taking a female out and not letting her bust a nut. You got her, she got to finish herself. You got to let a motherfucker climax. Finish these niggas. And I guarantee you, their star power will balloon, because Shakur, his defensive prowess is amazing. I can't take that away from him. But his offense lacks. Devin, he has a great fundamental game, but his finish game is lax. Work the body, finish the head. If they start working the body a little bit more, Jayhawk in the building, salute, they slow their opponent down. And with all the shots that you hitting, even if you're not hitting that hard, bunches and bunches of punches accumulate. Motherfucking Mario Barrios ain't no power puncher. He throws a lot of them. And when you throw a lot of punches, them shit start to accumulate. These niggas right here, they scared, and that's why they not stars. And it pisses me off, because I tell them all the time, people be thinking I be hard on Devin, I be hard on Shakur. It's because I see the potential. I'm not hating on these people. I would love to see boxing with Shakur Stevenson, a big star, Devin Haney, a huge star, and Tank Davis, a huge star. And that way, when they clash against each other, they'll be making that motherfucking gwetty, that fetty, that guap. I made a new word, it's called gwetty. That's that fetty and that guap. And they can't do it if the other person ain't becoming a great dance partner. Tank Davis and Frank Martin made bread because Frank, he finished the deal. Frank stepped on the gas. Like he did the other night. He stepped on the gas. When you got two people in there that know how to finish, know how to box, know how to play the game, that makes for a great fucking fight. Canelo and Crawford, it did numbers because both of them niggas are finishers. They finish shit. They can finish it. Like, okay, if Shakur Stevenson was stopping shit, people would clamor for Shakur versus Tank. If Devin Haney was stopping shit, they would like to see what would happen if Tank get hit with one of them shots. Would Tank go down? That's what I'm saying. That makes for great fights. And like I said before, people think I hate on my brothers. I don't. The only reason I talk shit about Devin and Shakur is because people come in here with other narratives and talk shit about other boxers. So I try to keep the shit all the way 100. If you're going to talk about one, let's talk about them all. That's what I do. But I would love to see a place where Shakur, Devin, and Tank Davis all respectively go out and do their thug thizzle. But the fact that they talk all this shit but then don't produce, that's like a nigga bragging to a female like, girl, I'm about to dick you down all night. And you know, motherfucker give you 1 minute. And like Key told you the other day, she don't call no more after that. Shit.
I never said that. Don't do that. I never said that, Upper.
Well, you insinuated it.
No, I did not. You asked me hypothetical. You said it hypothetical, and I said I'm not answering that question. And I said I'm not answering that.
Okay. Well, y'all know what I mean. She didn't say it egregiously.
I told you he was trying to. No, you were trying to get. And I said I'm not. That's exactly why I didn't answer. I knew he was gonna do it. Nope. I didn't. I never gave a response to that.
Well, I mean, Miss Joette, you said always go back to sex with Upper. It's the one thing everybody in here knows. Well, hopefully everybody here knows, except for Frequent. But everybody knows about sex.
Oh my God. Sorry, Frequent.
Frequent rather watch baseball, Key. He rather watch baseball. Frequent don't like sex. He like baseball. Okay. But this is what I'm saying. Oh women can relate to this a lot better because a lot of women have been dissatisfied because niggas been telling them, girl, I'm going to put it on you. I'm going to do all this. I'm going to do all that. Girl, I'm going to break your back in and everything. And then guess what? A motherfucker get up there and they underperform. Like y'all females said the other day, excluding Key, but y'all said niggas would never get a return call after that. A nigga promised you a back breaking and said he was gonna mandingo your ass and he gives you four inches of pleasure and it's only a minute. Y'all said y'all never call the motherfuckers back. But that's what Devin and Shakur is doing. They're promising us stoppages. They promise us an exciting night of fight. They telling us this is what's gonna happen, and we getting hyped up like, okay, it's about to go down. Like when Devin dropped Brian Norman. Nigga, I said, fuck my parlay, go get him, Dev. And the rest of the fight, I'm sitting there like, damn. What the fuck? And that's how women be feeling after the nigga just they got to go to the bathroom. Like, what the fuck? And that's what I'm saying. Motherfuckers be dissatisfied. You got to let a motherfucker climax. And us as fans, we want a climax. A knockout is the climax. We
Oh
want to
my
see a nigga
God.
step to a nigga. Key, what's your favorite part of the boxing match? And don't you lie.
Um, the knock. I do. That's one of my favorites. Is the knockout.
Key, let me ask you a question. When Tank
Yes.
and Frank was fighting and you was right there, right?
Mm-hmm.
You remember the first few rounds, it was building up the excitement, right?
Yeah.
In anticipation. And then when Tank started hawking Frank down and started cornering him, you start getting a little bit more excited. You could feel it in the air, couldn't you?
Yeah. We knew it was coming.
Yeah. So
Pause.
you knew it was
Pause.
coming.
Oh
So
my
so
God.
so you
Upper.
was almost about to peak, right? You was there, right? You was like, oh shit, oh shit. And then
Okay.
when he
Thank you, Upper.
and then look, Key, when he caught him, he was like, oh.
No, I
Did you
did not. No, I did. Okay. Anyways.
okay, Key, in your mind, was you like, oh shit?
Oh my God, Upper. No, I
Okay,
was too
okay.
busy celebrating. Upper.
So did you holler? Did you holler?
Of course, we all screamed. We're like,
Okay,
yes, go
okay.
ahead.
You
Not like
hollered.
that. Though. Oh my God. Not like that, though. It wasn't Upper.
But you
Damn
hollered
it.
though, didn't you? You was like,
Oh my God.
woohoo! Did you do that?
Upper. Just
Exactly,
go to
Dondrick.
bed.
But
Oh
did
my God. Oh my God.
you do that with the Devin
You said what?
fight? When you watch a Devin and Shakur fight, you be like, is it over yet?
Well, with the Padley, no, because Padley, I think he did his. With Padley, Shakur was exciting, and I don't know why. I always go back to the Oscar Valdez fight. That was such an amazing showcase for me watching the Oscar Valdez fight. Now Devin,
Dead fish when you watch Shakur and Devin, right?
I'm
When
trying
you
to
watch
think
Shakur
with
and Devin, you just be sitting there like waiting for it to get over with,
no with Shakur. There's been a couple of fights where I
right?
was like, okay, go ahead. No, with Shakur, there's been a couple of good fights, but with Devin, nah. But Devin is still he's still a good boxer though. He's interesting to watch as far as his fights. Dondrick, I know you would. I know you would. Hey Brian, good to see you. Thank you, Brian. Hey Malik.
Yeah, all right, Key.
Oh my God. Anyways, hey JA. Thank you, JA. Anyways, y'all. So welcome back to
Miss
Laura.
Barbara D talking, shout out to Miss Barbara D. She talking about oh my.
Thank you, Brian. I do not. Oh my God. Y'all irritating. Y'all so irritating. Here we go. Anyway, so it's good to see Laura back. Of course, he beats up Johan Gonzalez, dropped him twice. But people were booing, and salute to the Queen, DZ Sanchez. People were booing because it wasn't as that pace wasn't as you know what I'm saying good as the Mosley versus Ramos fight. But I still thought it was decent. But let's get to the main one. Cool Boy Steph versus Oshacky Foster. Let me put my Mary J. Blige glasses on, y'all. I can't believe my boy Cool Boy got beat up like this. Upper now that was a masterclass. Did you see what Foster did to Cool Boy?
Man, Cool Boy was out of shape. And Cool Boy was out of shape.
Did you see Foster switching from orthodox to southpaw? Did y'all see how he did my boy? He switched. Oh my God. Did y'all see Foster transition from orthodox to southpaw, southpaw
Yeah.
to orthodox?
Did you see how overweight Cool Boy was?
You think it was the weight that played an issue?
Man, Cool Boy was out of shape. Did you see how big he was after he rehydrated? Like that nigga was huge. He was ever bit of a welterweight. And he was too slow for Oshacky. Oshacky was beating that nigga ass. And that's why I say, like, where you start off isn't where you finish. Oshacky, he has been grinding. He has been getting better each fight. And that right there, he strategically picked that nigga apart. And that made me want to see Shakur versus Oshacky that much better because Oshacky is not the same fighter that he was 2 years ago. That man sat there and picked Cool Boy apart, and Cool Boy was looking like a fool boy. Look, Cool Boy was checked out of that shit. Even Bozy Ennis was hollering at that nigga like, man, what's up? Like, that nigga was out of it, man. Like, he was on some lean or something, but his fat ass couldn't make the weight. And did you see how Bozy was pissed off, Key?
Of course, Bozy was mad. You know, this just made Bozy's stock for trainer of the year, coach of the year go down. Of course he was pissed off. That wasn't even a close fight upper.
Did you see what he
Bozy
kept
looked
telling
like
Cool
Bozy
Boy?
looked like Bomac when what's his name got knocked out. Remember when Bomac fighted? The one that had three braids on his head. What's his name?
Yeah, Bomac got rid of that nigga after that fight.
Man, you see, that's how pissed off. But Bozy was like, "You not," and I was upset at Cool Boy's arrogance because he kept going back to the ring, going back to the corner and standing up. He didn't even sit down. Boots left round 3. I mean, we get it. I
Hey,
think Boots was able to determine like, yo, it ain't nothing he could do with him.
hey, J.A., that's wrong. Bozy was giving Cool Boy the adjustments, and all Cool Boy kept saying, yeah, all right, all right. I was like, what the hell? Zach B. Salute. But yeah, I was like, wow, this nigga's really not listening. I say, you know what? Bozy might get rid of this nigga. I seen Boots get up and leave. I said, oh shit, it's over with. Because Bozy kept telling the nigga kept saying, all right, yeah, all right. But he wasn't adjusting.
Cool Boy
Exactly,
is
Bars
now
B.
old boy.
It was
Wow.
everybody in that nigga ear. He just wasn't fucking listening.
And he messed up the bag because that 135, the biggest fight would have been Cool Boy versus Tank. Like one of the biggest fights at
Why?
135.
Why Oshacky versus Tank's even bigger?
Well, yes, I would love to see that too. But I mean, everybody pretty much know Cool Boy has a more of a, in my opinion, name and following than what you call it.
Well,
So
actually, Oshacky got a follow because everybody say Shakur ducked Oshacky. So
no, well now he does. Let's get into it. So
no, but I'm
after the
talking about. But you know, everybody been saying for years that Shakur left the division because of Oshacky. Now, if Tank Davis fights Oshacky, he's fighting the person that Shakur ducked.
well, look at it might be that way now because after now, and I wanted to say that was a master class.
Yes, it
What
was.
Oshacky Foster did that, and you see, he didn't even have to get the knockout. I was begging in the Discord chat
I thought they was gonna stop that
for
shit.
I was begging for them to stop it. I said, Foster, just put him out, bro. Just put my boy out of his
Hey,
misery.
hey, and you know what's fucked up? As a boxer, I watched it, right? O'Shaggy could have he could have took Cool Boy out too. But
He could have.
I think he just wanted to beat the shit out that nigga. Like sometimes you don't want to stop a nigga suffering. I'm gonna keep beating your ass, nigga. I'm gonna make you quit, or you gonna take this ass whooping. It was like a Mikey Garcia and Earl Spence, just an ass whooping that should have been stopped, but the ass whooping just kept going. Like he just took that ass whooping and it just kept on going, just kept on going. I said, this motherfucker put.
It was devastation for me.
I said, damn.
It was devastation for me. Y'all know Cool Boy,
And you want me to
one of
tell
my
you?
boys,
And you want
man.
me
Damn.
to tell you? And
You
you want
said
me to tell
what,
you how I know
Upper?
that ass whooping was so great, Key? You want me to tell you how you could tell how that ass whooping was so good, Key?
What?
That ass whooping was so great. Shakur sat there and ducked him on the damn Instagram, didn't
Well, look. Okay, so Shakur. Some people are asking, is Shakur pulling a Tank
he?
or a Floyd Mayweather? Because remember when Floyd, what's his name, wanted to fight Floyd? Who was that went to fight? Why can't I think of their names? Why can't I think his name? He said, if you fight, oh boy, you gotta, why don't y'all two fight first and then you will fight me. Then Floyd said it too with when Ryan was going at Tank, he said, why don't you fight Rolly, Ryan? And then you could get Tank, but they end up settling. Of course, we all know the story. So a lot of people are asking, and then Tank had also told Shakur, you know, y'all two should fight. I think he was talking about Devin. Like, you know, y'all two fight, then y'all could, then the winner will take me or something like that. Like people are asking this, Shakur pulling one of those moves, and he's not really scared. He's just pulling one of those moves.
But see, I would say he would be, but this is the same thing that Shakur was at 130. Him and Oshacky was supposed to fight at 130, and the next fight, Shakur misses weight. You feel what I'm saying? Like Shakur ain't missed weight his whole career. Then he missed weight, and he wasn't even trying to make the weight no more. So I'm not saying Shakur was ducking him, but it looks like a little something. It can be said. It can be speculated. And now this man has came up. He's your intern. Come on now. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I just think he exactly JA. I think he wants to see how Ray Savage does against Oshacky Foster so he can know what he can do for it. Because I think, I think Shakur really don't want because that man, one thing about Oshacky I've seen, he's getting better each fight, Key. He's gotten better each fucking fight. Like I can go back to his fight 5 years ago with Kasasi. Well, not 5 years ago, but like Bernard Hopkins lost his first fight and he got better each time, even though he lost a few fights before he became the finished product. Sometimes you gotta take some bumps and bruises. Not everybody can be Floyd Mayweather. Not everybody can win every fight. Lennox Lewis lost a couple on the way before he became the finished product. And I see now Oshacky is becoming the finished product. All he needs to do is polish it a little bit more. And one thing I can always say Oshacky has always had the heart. Like when they was trying to cheat him for his belt, that motherfucker turned up and got that nigga up out of there. Remember that, Key? When they was trying to take his belt? Well, maybe she don't know she on mute. But yeah, that's all I'm saying. The shit, he's getting better and better. So, hey, it's gonna be a problem. And this shout out to my nigga bruh 6500. This is the shit that I don't like, right? A lot of people be trying to give Shakur and Devin passes, but then they don't hold the same accountability that they hold for Tank Davis. Is it because they hold Tank on a higher level? Because these other fighters are doing the exact same shit. And like, if you're gonna call it out for one, call it out for all. That's the only thing I get at. Because, like keep it 100 all the way across the board. Like, if y'all want Tank to fight his fights, then Shakur should have fought Oshacky. He should have fought Tito Mercado. He should have fought that little nigga that said, I'm not no baby. Like, Shakur has not fought a lot of his fucking fights. And just like Devin hasn't fought Sandor Martin, people forget about that. He didn't fight Tank Davis. Devin ain't fought people that he's supposed to fight, but y'all always talk about who somebody else is supposed to fight. Devin didn't rematch Loma. Like, come on, people. If we're gonna talk about people that ain't make their fights, then we need to talk about everything.
Hey, bruh. Well, yes, it was when Floyd told Thurman to fight Earl Spence first.
Yeah, Floyd told Thurman. He said, if you beat Spence, then I'll fight you. But then Floyd also said, I'll put my belt up for you and Spence to fight for.
Okay, but here's the difference, y'all. Now, this, in my opinion, with this whole Oshacky Foster. Now, remember, just several months ago, Oshacky Foster, Raymond Ford, and Shakur Stevenson was all into it on Twitter, and it was revealed that Shakur was teaching Ray Ford how to beat Oshacky Foster, and they were all supposed to be friends. So something happened, I guess, between the brotherhood, and they're no longer friends anymore. Now it's
Shakur
we
and
want to
Oshacky ain't
fight.
never been friends, Keith, because they've been
They were no, well, they were cordial, I guess,
they was
and
cordial because Oshacky
I guess
always said that
Foster,
Shakur ducked them.
but no, but they were still friends. They were still cool though, and I guess allegedly, now this is what far. There's three sides to every story. There's two sides to every story. But allegedly, Shakur did some backhanded stuff to Oshacky Foster, and it fell out and it spewed its way onto social media. And next thing you know, Shakur and Raymond Ford teamed up to cuss out Oshacky Foster. Well, guess what? Fast forward several months later, and that's just what occurred. And a lot of fans are pointing out the fact, like, man, where's all this energy from Shakur Stevenson coming from? Like, why is he extra turned up on this fighter? So Shakur, during the back and forth, um, he told he said Foster can't something 10K in his hometown. What the F I look like fighting him? And for how much am I making on that easy work? Big fights only for me and my career here on out. I carry too many fighters on my back my whole career. Who did he carry? Wait a minute. Wait a minute. I have a serious question. Wait a minute, Shakur. Who did you carry, friend? Because
You ain't even carry
you
the pay-per-view, nigga.
like what? Wait a minute. He said for his whole career he's carried too many fighters. Shakur, when? Who?
Cause you keep picking them fighters, Shakur. You pick Padley. Nigga,
Oh
shit.
God. And then he said, again, y'all know Shakur. Shakur, one thing Shakur gonna do, Shakur gonna tweet 1,800 times. You feel me on one topic and then call it a day. You feel me? So it's several other tweets. Then he
He didn't say
said,
that though. I ain't gonna let you lie on Shakur. He ain't say he been carrying people. You ain't gonna
yes, he did. That was verbatim what I just read.
allow
He
that.
literally wrote this. No, he said this.
Man,
He
like
said, big fights
Jesus.
only. Huh? Y'all see, okay, look, I'm finna
That
show
boy
it.
is sipping something, boy. I believe
What?
you. I gotta get
I'm
some of that.
finna show it.
Give me the
I'm finna show
edibles.
it. I'm finna show it because y'all think I'm playing. Shakur said this, and I'm like, who was he talking about?
Who did
Um,
he carry? I think Zapata carried that fight.
right. I was tripping. I'm like, who did like what happened? Hold on. My niece got pick her up. Hold on.
Jamel Herring was the champion. While we got this interlude, can I get 4 people to support the grind for the day? Can we get 4 people to support the grind? But yeah, that's crazy. He carrying people. Nigga, you can't even carry a pay-per-view. You can't even
Oh
carry
my
a main
God.
event.
Thank you,
Without
Upper.
Williams and Payton, you fighting on Thursdays and undercards, nigga. So what is you
Upper.
carrying? You carrying Bud's ball sacks? Or now you carrying Jay Prince nuts because that's where you ran to. Like, come on, bro. You's a middleman's middleman. Like you're not even a boss. Like you signed to a guy that signed to a guy that signed to another nigga, dog. Like do you know that he's actually
What?
signed to a nigga that signed to a nigga that signed to another nigga?
I
Shakur, he
mean,
signed to a nigga that signed to a nigga that signed to another nigga, Key.
I mean,
It's called Graping You Records.
okay. All right. We're not doing this today. Here's for people that kept asking. There it is right there. That's what he said. Upper read it. See? He said it. I told you. Here, Nisi. Play with your toys nicely.
Nigga can't 10K in his hometown. What the fuck I look like fighting him? And that's for how much I'm making on that's easy work. Big fights only for me. My career here carried too many fighters on my back. Nigga, you can't even do 10K in your hometown, nigga. Like last fight, I remember that Shakur did in his hometown. He didn't do 10K. And he didn't even keep the people in the whole fight. They walked out halfway through the fight. So maybe he was talking about himself when he said a nigga can't do 10K in his own hometown. You know what's fucked up though, Key?
What?
Why did Boots go to Atlantic City and do more than Shakur's ever did in Jersey?
Oh, Upper. Come
Hold
on,
on, hold
best
on, hold on.
friend. Mm.
Did Boots not do more than Shakur's ever done in Jersey?
Yeah, he did. He did. I think so. Wait, I
Is
think they both. Wait, did he?
did he
Right?
do a 1 point? Did he do a 1
Oh, yeah, 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 yeah. He did.
point? Has Shakur ever did a $1.3 million gate in
Wasn't it like nine? Wait. I thought it was like a meal. No?
Jersey?
No?
Has did $1 million gate yet?
I thought it was like a meal. Wasn't it? Yeah, right?
It was 995,000. Shakur doesn't have $1 million gate in his own city, and a nigga from Philly came to Jersey and did more than him. Talking about a nigga can't sell in his own city. Wow.
Well, Shakur then went on to say, then after you beat him, they're going to say he got 3 losses. He work at McDonald's. That's the guy who gives me my Big Mac and fries. Y'all getting out of hand. Then Shakur.
Shout out to Brian King Falcon in the cash out with the 222. Appreciate you, my nigga, for supporting the grind. I just need 3 more people to support the grind. Yeah, Boots did 14,000 in Jersey. Shakur ain't did no 14,000 in Jersey. But he from Jersey though, Key.
So then a lot of people, yes. So then a lot of people feel as though he was doing all of this to take the momentum and the shine off of what Foster had did. He said, hurry up January 31st, time to show real skill. The haters can hate, but one thing for sure, they can't stop me. So then Oshacky said, blah, blah, you next, don't run nowhere. And Shakur said, oh, I'm so scared. And then he said with the laughing emojis,
We know.
and upper. He
He
said, now
admitted
I'm in the
shit.
driver's seat. I'm a lap dog. I don't vacate ish. I just fought my mandatory my last fight. So he's saying that he don't have a mandatory due. So Raymond Ford got in there and called Oshacky Foster a duck and said, stop making excuses for him. This ish been marinated before. He tried to bring Kerr in it. It don't make sense to go fight Shakur and then move back down and wait. Why not get me out the way first since I've been talking for 2 years and then go up and do whatever he want. So Raymond Ford is saying, wait a minute, you ducking me by going up to 135 and fighting Shakur Stevenson. You feel me? That's what he's saying. Right?
You know what, Key?
Yes, because I'm trying to
Raymond
figure
Ford
out.
is trying to suck anybody dick to get a fight.
Oh,
Raymond
upper,
Ford is trying to suck
upper.
anything. No, because you remember Raymond Ford was calling out Tank before too. Raymond Ford is trying to find a fight. Why don't you go fight Nick Ball, nigga? The nigga that whooped your ass. Like Raymond Ford has been calling out everybody. And remember when Tank sat there and said, "Nigga, you just trying to get some clout." Remember Raymond was like, "Yeah." Remember that? Like that nigga calling himself savage. No, that white boy savagely whooped your ass.
Oh
But
my
yeah,
God.
like Raymond is looking for anything that he can connect with. Shout out to my nigga KO talking about Drawmont Roach. And like and shout out and KO, I told y'all Lamont Roach was ass. I been told y'all that shit. I been told y'all that Tank took it easy on the nigga. Tank was trying to help his homeboy. Like if you my homeboy, I'm trying to see you succeed. I'm not just gonna sit there and dust you off in front of everybody. Like, I'm
Well,
not gonna sit there and dust you off in front of the public. You know, I'm gonna make that shit close so you can make a bag. But that nigga tried to fuck around and got fucked over, and now he just got exposed. But yeah, Shakur trying to duck Oshacky. Like I said, Oshacky done transcended. I said that man boxing game has gotten better each fucking fight. And he just exposed Cool Boy, and I would like to see him versus Shakur. But of course, if Shakur fights somebody that's, kind of tough, he's not gonna do it. And another thing, everybody keep thinking that Shakur about to motherfucking destroy Teofimo. Teofimo, and we seen what Shakur does when a little bit of power touches him. I think Teofimo,
upper, you're going in and out.
you're gonna see a whole different type of Shakur.
So then after Raymond Ford got involved upper against Oshacky Foster, and Shakur told Oshacky Foster that um, you know, the WBC don't run nothing over here. Basically, I'm a fight who I want to fight, and that in order for him to get a fight with Shakur Stevenson, he got to go through Ray Ford first. Shakur then hops online and started cussing out Ryan Garcia. What is going on with my boy Shakur? Now y'all done got Shakur all hot and bothered. Shakur and Ryan went back and forth in a screaming match, in which he told Ryan basically he sucked. He said, I watched you fight Rolly and you lost. And Ryan Garcia said, you got no power. I'm going to knock that gap right back to your mouth. I'm going to knock the gap into your mouth again. And now Shakur Stevenson and Ryan wants to fight after the Teofimo Lopez fight. I got to go. Hold on, give me 2 seconds.
Now, I'm not saying I would take Ryan over Shakur because I think Ryan's a
Sorry, her toys got what you call it,
Stevenson
y'all.
is leagues above Ryan in technical and fundamentals. But I think Ryan can touch Shakur. I think Ryan Garcia has the speed and the hand speed to touch Shakur. And that's if you ever watch Shakur fight anybody with power, once you touch Shakur, his whole fight game goes out the window. And I feel like Ryan Garcia will hunt that nigga down. I remember when Tank versus Ryan fought. Do y'all remember how fast Ryan closed the distance? But do y'all remember how Ryan closed the distance on Tank?
Yeah, of
The,
course.
the only reason
Yeah, we saw
he
that.
made Ryan. What's Shakur gonna do when Ryan closed the
He gonna duck. He gonna
motherfucking?
do what Devin. He's gonna do what Devin should have done. Box him at bay. Box him at bay and keep that left and that right up. That's what he's going to do,
Hey,
Upper.
hey, Juice Lee. I spent $100 on my bud. So you said Bud's $100 man. I spent 100 on my bud. So me and Bud in the same situation. Thank you, buddy. See the motherfucker try to come in here and talk shit. He fucked up. Yes, Bud is $100 nigga. He got shot in the head for less than that though. Go ahead, Key.
That was mean. Hey Juice. Hey, good to see you, King. Hey K Kazi. Okay, guys. Anyway, so Shakur, I'm kind of confused. I don't know which way Shakur wants to go after Tio. In my opinion, I hope he's not overlooking Tio, but I do have y'all already know I do have Shakur winning that fight. But after, so I'm really confuzzled because it was supposed to be Shakur versus Connor Bien after this fight, and it looks like now it's gonna be him versus Ryan. I don't know what the heck is going on. I don't even know how them two even. I gotta watch that full interview. Somebody sent me the clip, but it got pretty heated. Shakur's
You
beefing
know,
with everybody. He cussing everybody the hell out, and man, that's all I got with that one, huh, Upper?
you know why Shakur? Look, Ryan Garcia will be the. Devin Haney got 330,000 pay-per-views with Ryan Garcia. Shakur trying to do it too.
No, if I'm Ryan Garcia, my eyesight is still on Devin. I don't want neither one of them to lose focus. Dang it, I'm tired. Okay, if it ain't Bill Haney saying that they not fighting or saying all this kind of crazy things to divert away from the fight, now it's Ryan Garcia going to Shakur. I don't care about none of that. None of it. I want Devin versus Ryan 2026. Period. Everybody else can wait. I'm done. I am done. And I will say this, it will look
Hey,
absolutely crazy.
beat
Go ahead.
Skull. Well, beat Skull, you said if you stop Ryan Garcia's left, then he ain't got nothing. But he dropped Devin twice with a right. Devin got dropped twice with a right.
I think for me it beats what I'm saying with the whole situation. Why Ryan is such a it's the speed. That's another thing. It's not just power, it's also the speed. And I'm tired of it, B Skull. That's all I'm saying. I'm tired of it. Hey T Hill. I'm tired of it. I want Devin versus Ryan. I don't need nobody else talking about nothing. Out of all the matches that we need Caleb Plant versus Jamal Charlo, and we need Ryan and Devin, damn it. And I think y'all can all agree with me on that.
Yeah, we need Ryan and Devin to build. Sure, we do not get Ryan versus Devin. So I would definitely take Ryan versus Shakur because Stevenson, but he has the power and the speed. Okay, beat Skull. Rolly was blocking that, but Rolly got one thing that Shakur started blocking that after he dropped Ryan. That power, you're not beating Ryan. And Devin and Shakur don't have it.
And the thing is, two beats. Ryan and Devin got two totally different styles. And Ryan and Rolly know each other. They've been fighting each other for years since they was kids, sparring and everything. And Ryan, low key, Rolly has always gotten. Rolly has always been one of them fighters. Some people just got your style locked down. You feel me? I mean, we just saw it with Brandon Adams versus
Like Ryan and Devin.
upper was Bohachuk. It's something about Brandon Adams' style that give Bohachuk a problem. He beats him. He done beat him twice now, back to back.
Just like Vernon Forrester beat Sugar Shane twice, and Margarito kept beating Vernon Forrester, and Shane kept beating Margarito. You just sometimes styles make fights.
Exactly. Plant will fail his next drug test like Jennebeck. Oh Lord, J.A. We not wishing that because we want that fight. After seeing Ryan versus Rolly, he ain't being Dev, and I don't like either of them for real. Ryan is just chinny, is just as chinny as Dev. I want the fight. Period. I want the fight, Juice. I
But
gotta
Juice
have that
Lee,
fight.
Ryan can beat Chinny versus Devin and Shakur because they ain't got shit to put on his chin.
Oh my God. Now, after all of this went down, so we just on Foster and Fulton. So that's everything that went down. So the fight was also announced too. T.O. versus Shakur will be at Madison Square Garden on January 31st. Tickets are on sale. Now, then we get to the main event. Pitbull Cruz versus Lamont Roach. What I got to get this off my chest, upper, because I was fussing at upper yesterday text message about this. I cannot believe I am so disappointed in Lamont Roach, y'all. Y'all have no. First of all, he just fumbled the rematch bag with Tank Davis. That's number one. Number two, I'm so mad. There have been two fighters that gave you the blueprint. Really, we could add three. Giovanni Cabrera in there, who a lot of people feel as though he was robbed against Pitbull. But there have been at least two that we know of that got the W against Pitbull that showed you how to box and slow down the Pitbull Cruz. Mr. Come Forward, punch on your arms, he punch your hips, he punches your kidney, your spleen, your liver. He finna punch you every damn well. He gonna give you low blows.
Key,
Yes,
What did I say about the?
I don't know. And you keep going up. You keep going out, best friend. But I mean, everybody have seen this man box. And what pisses me off about this fight is that Lamont Roach chose Pitbull Cruz. He wanted Pitbull Cruz. And the PBC obliged because of all that mess that was going on with the whole Tank Davis rematch and him choosing Jake Paul and everything else. So they threw Lamont Roach a bone when they really didn't have to, because there was no there were no breaches in the contracts. But they did that for Roach. You literally had 3 months to study this man's style. You had Tank that fought him and El Rayo that fought him. And what do? You said to him, mind you, Tank only had a week to prepare for Pitbull Cruz. Okay? And what happened? This man said, I don't give a damn that El Rayo was able to turn Pitbull and pivot with Pitbull and box him for mid-range. I'm finna go toe-to-toe. He said, I don't give a damn that Tank was able to stand toe to toe with Pitbull and was able to use defense and was uppercutting him. That's how you slow down the momentum and also use angles on Pitbull. I don't even care about that. I'm gonna go in toe to toe and slug with a slugger. Why did you do that, Lamont Roach? How could you do that, bro? How could you do that? They got 3 Latino judges in Texas. Roach was not winning. Beats, you are absolutely correct. He was not winning.
Hey, and I told you before, the first 5 rounds of Pitbull is the most dangerous. And you see the first 5 rounds, he was on Lamont Roach's ass. The first 5 rounds, you got to weather that Pitbull storm. And I honestly had a 7-5 Pitbull, even though he got a point deducted. Even though he had a point deducted, I still had Pitbull edging it out. But man, that nigga was. I've been told y'all before Lamont Roach was trash and Tank was just trying to help that nigga get a name, and he did what he did.
I
Shout
don't
out to my
think that
nigga Ruben.
Lamont. I don't think that Lamont. Hey, Ruben.
Lamont
I don't
going back
think.
to pro box.
Wait, hold on, Upper. I don't think that he's trash. I don't think that he's trash because Roach did do good work. He after the 6th round, his father told him, "Stop all that showboating ish." Who's heard that? I know I did. Salute to the Queen Juke. He said, "Stop all that showboating stuff. Go back to mid range. What you doing?"
And shout out to that beautiful Queen Jupe in the.
He said that. So, like, are we Upper? Like, Roach needed a KO to win. The
What I
ref
do,
was the
Key?
winner. Nothing, not you. I'm just saying up. Like, I can't believe that Roach. I'm not mad at the draw. I don't care. To be honest with y'all, I don't care who y'all think won the fight. I just cannot believe that
But you
Lamont
remember I
Roach.
told you to Hector Garcia fight. You remember Hector Garcia? I said I thought Hector Garcia won that fight. Roach was hitting him in the back of the head. I told you when Jamel Herring got a hold of Roach. I told you Roach is not that fucking skilled. I said Tank took it easy on that man because they were friends. And if they got back in the ring, they wouldn't go 6. They wouldn't go 6 rounds.
Well, okay. I look. Listen. Listen. I can't believe. To be honest, I picked. Y'all know I picked Pitbull to win this fight. I said it. I was like, I referenced the Hector Garcia and Lamont Roach. I said that was a bad style, in my opinion. That pace. That's what got me. And I'm more upset at the fact that Lamont Roach game plan was to go in there and fight like that. I don't get it. I really don't get it. Nupper,
Slow
don't
down
do it.
before it
No,
go down. How am I hating
be nice, Upper.
everybody before the fight started? That the first 5 rounds that Pitbull was gonna come out there and whop on his nigga down before it go down. Pitbull went out there the first 5 rounds and did exactly what I was gonna fucking say. He put that turned around and ran. But this is what I'm saying. If they talking about it was a draw, now they took that point away from hitting the hip. Now if they didn't take that point away, then Pitbull won the fight. That's what I'm saying. Lamont Roach got outclassed, and I said that Lamont Roach is not as good as people think he is. We've seen it in the Jamel Herring fight. We've seen it in the damn. And then now his hand broke. His hand didn't look broke when he was fighting back. Now he want to be like Tank Davis. Now his hand was broke. Nigga, your hand wasn't broke. Your lip was broke. Your face was broke. Look like every time that nigga was throwing punches, he was landing on you. You're like, hey, that nigga look beat the fuck up in that press conference. He's a good C+ fighter, B-. You wouldn't say Lamont Roach. I think Abdullah Mason beats Lamont Roach. Honestly, Lamont
Hey,
Roach,
I would like to see Lamont Roach versus Frank Martin.
Frank Martin will stop him. Did you see how big Lamont Roach was in that fight, y'all? Did y'all not see how big that nigga was? That nigga was a full-fledged welterweight. How you got
So
the size
Lamont
advantage
Roach,
and still get beat up?
yeah. So Roach Senior said that Lamont came into the fight with a hand injury. And then Roach in the press conference said that he had hurt his hand in the 5th round. And then he posted a video in the hospital with his hand in a sling. So I guess his or in a cast, excuse me. So he broke his hand, y'all. We got to add Lamont Roach to our updated injury list. Um um
Key, can I say one thing to best friend?
yeah, because I'm trying to figure out how the hell, why would he box like that,
Shattered
Upper?
my
Why?
Like when I shattered my motherfucking hand, I couldn't throw that bitch no more. Even with the adrenaline, I could probably throw it like twice, and that was it. That nigga boxed with that hand the rest of the fucking fight. And nigga, you not that tough. You not that tough to do that shit. Like, I'm just gonna keep it real. Like, it's not that. Come on, man. Like, this the shit that now I wouldn't have a problem if fighters took accountability. But every time these fighters start losing, they always have a fucking excuse. You just got beat. You went out there, you thought you was gonna do. You seen him in tight in the pocket with Pitbull, and your pocket awareness is not that great. You have zero. Nigga, he popped you on your ass. Now, if Lamont Roach would have stepped back, and like I said before the fight, I say the first 5 rounds, Pitbull is dangerous. Did I not say that, Key? Did I not say you got to weather that first 5 rounds? Because
Yeah.
Pitbull gonna put it all on the table in that first 5 rounds. Do I not say that, best friend? And what Pitbull do to Lamont Roach in the first 5 rounds, Key? What
He threw everything at him.
and put him on his ass, right?
How the hell did he get caught like that? That's the same shot that Tank ducked and El Rayo ducked. How did he get caught like that?
Cabrera ducked that shot. Shit. Giovanni Cabrera ducked it. That was the same shot that Rolly didn't duck. He got hit with that same shot Rolly got hit with, Key.
How that's what makes me like, I get it. Y'all can argue Roach was robbed, Pitbull was robbed, it's a draw. Da 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 da. I cannot believe that Roach came in there with that fighting game plan. Argue with yourselves. That was all that stuff he was talking Upper. He said that he had 10 different ways to beat Cruz. He chose Cruz. And that was y'all game plan? Like, what happened, Upper?
He must have left the whole game plan.
Slow down before it
Slow
go
down before
down.
it go
What are you
down.
talking about? What
I
happened?
didn't say you said anything disagreeable. What are you talking about, bro? I did not snap on you. I didn't say nothing disagreeable. What is he talking about? I mean, bro, this is what I'm saying. I don't want nobody to time nobody out or nothing like that, but y'all can have your own opinion, bro. It's just when people say stupid ass shit that don't make no sense that you can't prove. Y'all don't time nobody out.
Well, as long as he's not being disrespectful.
Go ahead, Keith.
Because, as long as he's not being
Oh, okay,
disrespectful.
Queen.
Oh, Arena said, tell him to chill out. Okay. Okay, thank you, J.A. But anyways, listen, B says, nah, they was both catching each other. Yes, they were catching each other. But Roach was getting hit with stuff. What sat him down, he shouldn't have gotten sat down with. Even like we all saw that, didn't we, Upper? Like he shouldn't have got sat down like that. He could have avoided that. How are you slugging with a slugger? Ryo
But
wasn't
this the same.
stupid.
But this the same. But Key, this the same person they said they could take all the tank's power.
Well, regardless of what y'all might, again, I'm not mad at the draw. I had it. I agree with Upper. I had it 7-5 as well for Pitbull Cruz. But one thing about it, best friend, after the fight, we all know Roach is injured. They both are welcoming a part 2 to this fight. They would like a rematch. But we have to say congratulations to Pitbull Cruz and Lamont Roach. We got to say congratulations to them. Both of them fought. This event happened in San Antonio, Texas. Over 10,000 people, absolute sellout. They had to open up other sections in
Did,
this venue. They
did
did
he
an
get
excellent
injured
gate.
taking off his glove or something, Key?
You said what, Upper?
I said, did he get injured when they took off his glove
I don't know if he
at
got
the
in.
end of the fight?
No, he said that it was after it was, I guess it happened in sparring before the fight. He injured his hand, and then after the 5th round he injured it.
Well, if you look at the tip, I could have sworn he was throwing punches all night. So damn. That's when he took the motherfucking gloves off or something. But it's funny that after the 5th round, Tank hurt his hand. So now, God damn it, Lamont Roach, you want to be Tank so goddamn bad. Now you got a damn injury like Tank. Nigga want to walk just like me, talk just like me. I fuck a girl, he even trying to be just like me. God dang, do your own shit. Support the grind for the day. Give me 3 people to support the grind for this bullshit that we hear, man. This nigga want to be Tank so damn bad, man. But give me 3 people to support the grind. This shit's bullshit, dog. It's bullshit.
Well,
And I'm not gonna let that shit stand.
Well, he did say that after his loss that he is wanting to start some type of like revolution, because he's not understanding how he got back-to-back draws. So there was a debate on social media saying, what is
He
it?
should have got a fucking loss. He
He-
shouldn't have got a back-to-back draw. He should have got a loss, damn it. Like, nigga, the damn motherfucking, the point deduction helped you when you had your pants up under your goddamn navel. The nigga had his boxing shorts was up under his titties. So how the hell? That wasn't even a damn motherfucking hip shot. He hit that man right above the hip. But the ref took that point away. They knew that they had to do something to get Lamont close. That's all that shit was. Punk ass nigga.
Be nice, Upper. Now, so then afterwards, y'all, he said that he's wanting to start a revolution. He's upset that he got back-to-back draws. He feels as though boxing has it out for him. So a lot of people are debating. Upper, shut up.
So boxing got it out for you.
He's Upper. Now he's
Punk
asking
ass nigga. You should have got a loss. Boxing saved you, bitch. Nigga, you
Upper.
got beat up 7 rounds. The first 5 rounds, it wasn't even close. Then you lost 2 more rounds and they gave you a point deduction to keep you close. How the fuck you think boxing got it out of you? They saved you a payday, nigga. They saved you so they could sacrifice you to somebody else because you're not that fucking good.
Upper.
And your dad smell like boric acid, you stank motherfuckers.
Upper. Echelon. He don't mean that. Now, Upper. So
I
afterwards,
do.
he also
I really do.
Upper. So then afterwards, Lamont Roach, my God, what was I gonna say? Y'all be throwing me off. Y'all be throwing hate on the money line. Upper be throwing me off all the time. So then afterwards, Lamont Roach said
Pro
that when
box,
he's
pro box war.
upper. So one thing about it, he was stripped of his 130 title as soon as he stepped in the ring. So the question is, where does Lamont Roach goes from here, you guys? So he does have a draw
Pro box.
first.
He ain't got a belt no more, Key. And he can't go off the Tank Davis thrill of Manila. His Twitch stream only got 10 followers. Where you think he going? He going back to pro box
Well, he does need a
or TKO?
okay, so can we at least agree that Lamont Roach is one of those fighters that needs a belt in order to
Yes.
have the legacy and all of that for him to be remembered?
Him, Shakur, and Devin.
Upper, shut up. That's not nice, Upper.
Okay, you don't want me to
Uh,
say?
oh my God. Well, okay.
So you think Shakur Stevenson fight would be a headliner without a belt?
I mean,
They had that nigga on Thursday in undercards while he had a belt. Do you think Shakur Stevenson would be a main event fight without a belt? Devin Haney, do you think that would be a main event fight without a belt? Let's be honest.
Lord have mercy, Upper. Ain't he, Juke? Just mean.
I just keep it real.
So, okay. Where does Lamont Roach go from here, y'all? He's not a champion anymore. Does he stay? First of all, I think he should stay at 140. I think he filled out real well. Brian said go fight. What's his name?
Hold on, let me holler at my man Yoda real quick, right?
Go
So you
ahead.
say he gets beat up when he outlanded and landed 45% of punches. Pitbull landed 22% of punches. So let me ask you a question, Beats. Say like you hit me with 50 jabs and I hit you with 20 power punches. Who did more damage? How about I make you touch the canvas and you don't even back me up? Who does more damage? You know, when boxers fighting the amateurs, you know it's all about landing punches, right? So it's who can land the more punches, not who lands the more effective shots. So that shit really don't matter, my brother. That was a moot point. Go ahead, Key.
So he's not. I think he should stay at 140. But if you guys look at the 130 division, the updated 130 division, he is Jazza Dickens have been elevated to the WBA champion, whereas Lamont Roach is not ranked. So where should Lamont go? Should he stay at 135? Right? Should
TKO.
he upper? Upper, I swear to God. Now, a lot of people are calling on and asking the question, why didn't Lamont Roach activate his WBA to fight Gary Antoine? Gary Antoine and Mr. Russell was there. Yeah, he did. He turned. I can't believe I saw Pitbull use a jab. I'm like, is my eyes deceiving me? But
That was the first fight I've ever seen Pitbull throw a fucking jab.
and
And it
consistent.
landed.
And it landed and it was consistent. I'm like, what is this?
I said, damn.
Like, oh my goodness, where did this come from? And I get it because a lot of people are saying, making the same point that that guy made, and he also, a lot of people are saying that Pitbull is a dirty fighter. You guys know that he's a dirty fighter. Guess who else knew? Lamont Roach.
And
You
guess who
don't
else?
fight.
And guess who else is a dirty fighter?
Who?
Lamont Roach. Did they not forget that Lamont Roach was rabbit punching Hector Garcia? That he rabbit punched Jamel that whooped his ass? Do he not
Yep.
know that like Lamont Roach is a dirty ass fighter? People forget that shit right there. Like people act like dirty fighters fight dirty. But speaking of dirty fighters, I still need 3 people to support the grind for this dirty ass shit. But I'm gonna
Okay.
tell you like this. Beat Skull, you said pull it up, Roach landed more power punches. Who did more damage, Beat Skull? Who
And
got
there's
knocked
other.
down? Who got knocked down, Beat Skull? Who face looked like a damn motherfucking pizza without cheese on it at the end of the fight, Beat Skull?
But and I
Pitbull?
Go ahead, Key.
I do want to say this, Beats. You judge boxing with there's 4 criteria to score a fight.
Effective
So
aggression.
effective aggression. So just because let's say that Lamont Roach did outland Pitbull Cruz, well, guess what? If Pitbull Cruz had clean and effective punching and had a more, you could say that yeah, he threw 22 shots or landed 22%, but they were all connected and it was more cleaner. Let's not forget they kept clinching. Both of them initiated the clinch. There's a lot that went
I thought
into
that
this
was a
fight.
Devin Haney fight for a minute there, Key, the way they kept making love, hugging each other and
Oh,
shit.
upper,
They were
upper.
hugging and grinding like they were Devin Haney.
Hey, Thrill Hill.
Do the Devin
Um,
Haney, do the Devin Haney. That's what
so
Bill was talking about when he be talking about do the Devin Haney. That's called hugging and grinding.
okay.
Nigga be funky rolling his opponents. They be sword fighting and shit. Do the Devin Haney, do the Devin Haney.
Upper. So where should Lamont Roach go? Should he stay at 130? Should he go back to 140 or stay at 140? And who should his opponent be? Would you throw him in there with somebody
I don't
that
think he can get
is
130.
okay? So, but would you throw him in there with somebody that is as um hungry
If
as a Frank
Lamont Roach,
Martin?
if Lamont Roach want to get back into mainstream status, he would either need to fight Frank Martin or Antoine Russell. Both of those are big fights for Lamont Roach. They are big fights. Him versus Frank Martin, that is a big fight. Him versus Antoine Russell in the DMV, that would be a huge fight. That would be a huge fucking fight right there. And shout out to my brother Animalistic Savant in the cash out with the $2 holler. He say Roach got stepped on. Yes, Roach got stepped on. Shout out to my man right there. Can I get 2 more people to support the grind for the day? I just need 2 people to support the grind for the day. I don't think he can get Frank Will T. Shout out to the Queen, my twin, 2 Cent, Thrill Hill in the building, salute. But if Lamont Roach really want to push his name out there, Frank Martin or Gary Antoine Russell, I feel like both of them beats his ass. Both of them. If matter of fact, if I was Lamont Roach, I'd go out to Shakur Stevenson. That way he can get in close to Shakur and see if he. Nah, Shakur gonna style on that nigga. Damn. He need to go find motherfucking Brandon Lee. Brandon Lee still undefeated. Go get Brandon Lee. Oh, fuck it. Go fight Africa. Africa will fight you because he ducking any real smoke. You got a chance for a belt. Ain't no use for him to go to 130. He can't make 130 no more. Yeah, beat Schofield. You're right. Yeah, he can beat Schofield. I think he'll beat Schofield. I don't know. Andy Cruz. I don't know about Andy Cruz. I got to see what he look like after this Miratala fight. Key. I got the perfect fight for Roach at 140.
Who?
Keyshawn. Keyshawn Davis.
No, no.
Hey, me and Frequent on the same motherfucking thing. You think Schofield is a bigger fight than Antoine Russell? Huh? Antoine Russell's for a belt. Kid Austin is nothing. The fuck? Arena. I mean, Keyshawn ain't got that much power, plus he's been out for a while. I would like to see Roach versus Keyshawn. That'd be a great fight. You don't think so, Key? Key got niece duties right now.
Well, okay, look. I think the best fight, because I think Frank Martin, I think that'd be too dangerous. Because listen, Roach is on a back-to-back draw fights, right? Like let's call it out for what it is. Pitbull Cruz, at the end of the day, the winner was Pitbull Cruz. I keep telling y'all they're looking for that next Mexican superstar. Pitbull Cruz and was able, because those were all his fans in there. He sold over 10,000 tickets. Great. This was his first ever headline. And Pitbull is already above his contemporaries, not named Tank Davis or Ryan Garcia. Hold on,
You know
Upper. So Hold on
He
one
still,
sec.
he
Yes.
still needs to fight Tank though. I mean, Tank
I
still
know.
needs to go fight him.
Okay, well, here's the thing. He fumbled it. Because it's all about your performance too, though. Now, I want the Tank versus Roach part 2. Absolutely. I do. But not only do you try to sue me, okay, draw up paper, you did actually draw up papers and everything twice to get the fight reversed and then to try to get the money back for the part 2, even though Tank never signed for the rematch. So you already did that, ran that man name down in the dirt, in the mud. And now all of a sudden, we throw you the PBC, throw you it like, here, we finna put you on, and that's what you do with it. If I'm Tank Davis, if I'm Tank Davis, fight Frank Martin. Then pull a Shakur Stevenson. What Shakur doing? You want me so bad? Now you done already fought one of my opponents. Now go fight Frank. That's how I would be an a-hole because of everything that Roach has pulled over the months.
Yeah,
I swear to
yeah.
God, I would be a straight up a-hole to him. And now you couldn't even go out there. Ryo and Tank gave everybody the blueprint on how to get that man. And you tried to be cute to where your daddy said, stop showboating, stop all that. What you doing? No, I'm not protecting. No, 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 no,
To get
no,
a
no, no,
knockdown.
no. No, I'm not doing that. I would love the rematch. I absolutely would love it. I would want them to. But I swear to God, I put Frank Martin in front of him if I'm the PBC.
But didn't Tank
I
just say
swear to
that?
God.
Didn't Tank just say shit?
Huh?
Didn't Tank say he was gonna fight him though?
Yeah, he finna fight. More than likely he's gonna fight Pitbull.
See, I will fight Roach, but when I fight Roach, you know, since you fucked up that bag, the price of pussy done went down. You feel me?
Exactly.
The price of pussy done went down. Now you just take what I give you. Because you really, if I'm Tank, now you just take what I give you. Because now you can't really
Exactly.
ask for too much now, because nigga, you just fumbled the bag.
I'm
So if I
sorry.
was Tank, I go ahead. If I was Tank, I give that nigga the same amount of money he got for Pitbull, and go ahead and take that nigga out.
Exactly. Jupe, he did. And here's another that we finna get into. She said Tank also tweeted Lamont will be there whenever exactly. He ain't going nowhere. He need he need Tank now. Funny, the irony in all of this. The irony in all of this.
Like
They
a
better
side
they
bitch.
better
That's Tank little side bitch now.
they better hope that
Drug
Roach don't sue
assassin
him. Cause Roach did say he wanted to start a revolution because he feel like they out to get him. So y'all better
But
hope
Key,
that Roach.
if they was really out to get him, then he would have got a loss.
Thank
That
you.
that motherfucking damn motherfucking point deduction. The only reason you didn't get a loss, nigga, you got a draw after they got deducted a point. Nigga, shut the fuck up and sit the fuck down. That's the problem. You always fucking talking. Like you be saying shit that don't make fucking sense. You be putting your foot in your own mouth. You doing what Adrian Broner did with PBC. And then when Adrian Broner left the PBC, remember he kept trying to beg Al Heyman to come back. Nigga, that's what you did what Adrian did with Floyd. Like motherfuckers be talking too goddamn much. And shout out to D Jones and the Cash App for the $2 holler. Appreciate you, bro. Can I get one more person to support the grind for the day? I just need one person to support the grind for the day. Give me one person. Support the grind. But yeah, motherfuckers talk too much, Key. That's why a lot of niggas don't get pussy because they run their mouth too much. Women don't want their business out there. That's why women used to throw me the thing because I didn't talk to niggas about what I did. Niggas will
Oh
talk
my
about that
God,
and I go
picture.
slide right in. Yep. Niggas won't even know that I'm cutting the chick. You know what I'm saying? Niggas be kissing the chick and everything, don't know that she didn't swallow some shit. You know that's not my business to tell. You feel me?
Jupe said after all that ish, I'd either make him wait or give him a pay cut. He treated Tank like dirt, but was hugging Pitbull. Where is the energy? That's what I'm saying, Jupe. I swear to God, if I'm Tank, I'll be on my Shakur bully too. You know what? Set him up against Frank Martin. Boom. That's what I do. Upper. What you think about that? Frank Martin versus Lamont Roach.
And then if Frank Martin beats him, then what?
It's over with.
But
You
then
can't
it's gonna
you can't
always
even take out. Mhm.
but then it's gonna but see then it's gonna always be like, well, the triangle theory, like, could Tank have beaten Roach? Because we can't really use the triangle theory because Vernon Forrester, Sugar Shane could not beat Vernon Forrester. He lost twice to him. But Vernon Forrester could not beat Margarito. He lost twice to him. And Margarito could not beat Sugar Shane. He lost to him. And they kept losing to each other back to back to back. I don't want to see somebody else beat Roach. I want to see if Tank can adjust to that and beat him. They both southpaws. They know each other. I want to see if he can rise and beat that nigga ass. I don't want to see nobody else whoop that ass. I want to see him whoop that ass.
Okay. I would like to see it too, but I'm also petty, so
I'm a petty nigga. That's why I say. That's why I say the price of pussy
very petty.
the price of pussy done changed. Like,
Oh
nigga, you
Lord.
not a draw no more. You get this. You get this. I'm gonna give you what you made for the pit bull fight. Now tell me that's not petty, Keith.
No, I mean no, you right. You
But you know
right.
that nigga holler talking about, oh, he trying to motherfucking lowball me. Nigga, you getting the same thing you just got for a headline fight that you didn't win. Nigga, the first time
Mm,
we did percentages because we was cool.
okay.
This time, nigga,
Okay.
you take the market value, nigga.
Well, speaking of
What was his purse for that fight, Keith?
who, for Tank or who?
For the pit bull fight? What was Lamont supposed to get paid?
I'm not sure I gotta ask that, but I know I know they both got a couple mil for that, for a few mil for that. That was a headline and everything. They did good. And I heard their pay-per-view was decent too. I
Yeah,
just
they
gotta get the
did.
numbers.
Because Will T, all Devin Haney and his father did was talk shit about Rolly Romero and all that shit right there. I wouldn't give him a payday either. If I was Rolly Romero, I would tell them to fight Ryan Garcia first. That's who they ducking.
So let's go there because that also happened after the end of the fight. Thanks, Will T, for the transition. Rolly was in the crowd and they asked Rolly if will he fight Devin, and he said no. He said, where was that energy after I fought Ryan? You wasn't even calling my name. Now all of a sudden you want to fight me. I'm not giving you that fight. So of
Stand on
course
business, Rolly.
everybody is now calling Rolly a duck. But I said that. We both said that. We're
But
like, wait
see,
a minute.
but
Why
see,
would we
but
just
Keith, this is
call
what I
out
don't
fight
get.
Rolly?
Everybody calling Rolly a duck for not fighting Devin, but why nobody calling Devin a duck for not wanting to fight Ryan? Why is nobody saying nothing about Devin and Ryan? Devin called Rolly trash and all this shit right here. Now, oh, he ducking. Why you want to fight a trash fight and put it on your legacy? Go handle your business with Ryan Garcia. That's what you said. Until you do that. If I was Rolly, I say until you fight Ryan, don't call my name. Period.
Correct, but we all know that I highly doubt that the PBC is gonna, you feel me, with that belt and everything. I'm not sure about all that. Rolly ducked, but at least he stepped on Ryan. Oh, he didn't duck.
But guess what,
Um,
frequent? We're frequent. Devin ducked and he got stepped on by Ryan. You see how
okay.
you can switch the names?
Lord have
Devin ducked
mercy.
and got stepped on.
Okay, so then afterwards,
Matter of fact, he got stepped on. He got put in the hucklebuck. He gave a little face, ass, and everything, boy.
so then afterwards, Tank Davis came back on social media for the day, where he was responding to a lot of fans, especially the ones that have been dissing him over the months. It's like he didn't forget none of that. And this is one of the things he said. So this is kind of graphic, just as far as the context of it, what he's saying. So I'm just going to put that out there first. But he said he was getting his AB in camp. This was in reference to Jake Paul. He said he was getting his AB in camp. I was going to do him bad, but everything happens for a reason. That's why I didn't trip. Shawty has a whole history of going after men for money. It's me, so y'all believed it. Y'all couldn't wait. More opportunities in the future, though. So he pulled two of them. He
I
spoke
told you.
on the reason why Jake Paul pulled out of the fight, and he also spoke on the woman who's in there. And so some of the recon work, I can't take responsibility for this, but I'm not going to give it away.
Did I
But
not say that though?
yes, but it is alleged that in the lawsuit that was filed, somebody pointed this out to me, Upper, that name in the lawsuit, the civil suit, is not her real. That she used a fake name. So a lot of people are asking. Well, a few. It's only a couple of us that know about it. Are asking, is that like what's going on with this whole situation? Like,
It's
it's
Jake Paul.
weird.
Jake Paul doing that because Tank was gonna whoop his ass. I told everybody that Tank was gonna whoop that nigga ass. I told you that Tank was gonna whoop that nigga ass. He wasn't about to play the script. And I told you, Key, remember I told you that Shakur and Ray Savage and them was beating that nigga ass in sparring. I sat there and told y'all that they beating Jake Paul ass in sparring. He's not about to get in that ring with Tank. I told you that Pillow Fist was fluffing that nigga's pillows in sparring, Key. He was fluffing that nigga.
And okay, again with this whole case, I'm not sure what's going on. I told y'all I heard none like that happen. I've been pretty consistent with my sources with the whole Tank situation. But it's still an open case as far as we know. There has been rumors also out that he's on the run. Um, on the run from what I don't know. I've been looking online to see about any warrants, any new cases, anything filed, and there has been none. Nor has the Miami PD came in and filed anything. And he's using the internet. He's on social media, back on social media. And I don't know if y'all know how the FBI and them work, but they can easily ping that. Am I right or wrong, Upper? The location of where you at and everything.
Yep, that's why whenever you go on something, you always leave your phones at home because they can ping it off the. They can ping everything.
Correct. So I'm not sure where they got this, where people are getting this notion that he's on the run or he has some lawsuits or something to or something. I don't know what's going on. I have no idea. Um, where's your link? I have a question. What link? What you mean? Hold on. You want to see it again? Hold on.
He wants to hop on
Hold on.
stage real quick, Key.
Oh, okay. He was just at a concert or something, and he got a probation officer. Someone always knew where he is. I said that, Jude, but for some odd reason, they were saying that he's on the run. Now they mean to say he ducking the writ server who trying to serve the protection from abuse paperwork, not on the run from the law. Again, frequent. They know where he is, friend. They know where he is. So what are you talking about? They know where he is. Frequent, and to be honest with you, it's supposed to be served tomorrow. But or the court case is supposed to be tomorrow, allegedly. Anyways, hey Will, what's going on?
Hey, how you doing? What's up, Evergreen? How you doing, bro?
Uppers, I don't know where he at. Go ahead though, Will. What's going on, King?
My thing is like, I've been in the chat. Like, it's kind of a quinky thing. How Bud Crawford? I know I'm switching the subject a little bit, but I've been noticing how Bud just go to different weight classes and collect belts, right? But he never defend them. Like, I think that's we supposed to be warriors, right? You know what I mean? Like boxers, warriors. You supposed to defend them belts. But why he's not defending them? I noticed that.
Oh, so your question is why isn't he defending the belts like after he wins it like I think his last few runs he's been on a just a collector. You feel me? Like he's just been trying to collect it. So I'm not sure why he's not defending doing all those things. And I question if he's going to be able to be undisputed with everything that's happening right now between him and the WBC now. So I'm not even sure where they go from with here, but that's a good question. I don't know why why Bud doesn't defend
Defend that.
yeah, defend the belts. I don't know why he doesn't do that. I have no idea.
Because when Miss Key, when you get them belts, you got them hunters after you. You get them. I want to get that belt. I'm coming for that. He told Benavidez he too big, but when Benavidez was 168, he was still too big. You know what I'm saying? Like it's kind of like what are you doing? Don't get me wrong. He a brilliant boxer. Like the way he do things is different. The way he set up his shot, the way he do all that. But when you got them killers after you, don't go after Canelo's. Don't do that. You know what I mean?
No, I definitely get it. I think because he only have a like maybe one more fight left in him or two fights. I'm not sure what he has worked out with Turkey. But as far as their network go with Zuffa or TKO Boxing, um, but I know with this, I'm pretty sure he has an obligation to fulfill with Canelo, if I'm not mistaken. So maybe he'll do that one. But as far as his previous belt runs, I agree. I feel as though even though he's the most accomplished fighter of this generation, right? We can at least agree with that one. He has been underwhelming in um the defense of him because like I will always say one of the best undisputed runs I've seen Jamil Charlo, bar none. Within the past several years, it has been Jamil Charlo because not only did he pick him up by one, had the toughest division, but he also did what he was supposed to do. You know what I'm saying? Running it back with guys if people thought it was close, all that. You feel me? And
Yeah.
it's like with Bud, it really, in my opinion, we really didn't have that with him. You know what I'm saying? With those opponents, we could have gotten a part two with him and Spence, but
Miss
we didn't.
said no. He said no, Miss Key.
I know,
Because
but maybe we can get that with Canelo. I think we might get that with Canelo.
no, Canelo is done. In my opinion, uh, I think that this is my opinion. This is my opinion. I think Bud Crawford sometimes he picks when certain boxers is at their lowest, right? Like I think Smith knew that he don't got it in him at 147. That's why he made that rematch clause at 154. I think that's why Bud said no, because it would have been different. Maybe he would have won, you know what I mean? But it wouldn't have been like that. You know, I'm thinking like really like Bud is like picking and choosing. It's not fair.
Well, that's boxing for you. So, and don't tell the Bo Yardigan game that. But I think that, but one thing about it, he's one of the most accomplished fighters within modern history, and I think that uh, hopefully we don't get anybody else that does that because his run has want me asking for more. Like, okay, we need to see more. So I will agree with that.
Say Miss Key. You throw them hands like a mug, right? Throw them
Mm-hmm.
hands like a mug. You throw them. You move up. You beat them for their titles. You move up again. You beat them up again, but you never defend them. Like you got these monsters after you, but you want to like, you know what I mean? Strip everything. Strip, strip the IBC. Strip all that shit because you never defended it. You never like if you want to be the king of some shit, you you defend it. And one thing Bud Crawford never did is defended his title that he won.
Right.
So I'm thinking like, what's going on?
I
Because
have no idea. Because
that's just
some people can argue that the reason why he didn't stay and defend it at 154 was it was too much smoke. I thought it was very strategic for him to go at Madrimov and not Bakram. That was very strategic on Bud. Bud is a very strategic mover. He always have been, you know what I'm saying? He's never rushed to do anything. He's always moved a certain way. And it's been his biggest blessing. That's been one of the reasons why he's been able to sustain.
so why every like everything he do he move up like oh he want to be the first undisputed in this weight class this that and the other right but
Hmm.
he never want to defend it. That's what I got a problem with. He never wanted to defend it because when you get out on titles you got these young bulls after you. Then what you gonna do? You don't care about the
He's
title
gonna
being
move the streets. He's gonna move strategically.
or is it kind of being like a coward?
Um, no, I wouldn't say that. I would just say that he's strategic in how he do things. If you know that there is you just gotta come up there and collect a few belts and do all of that, then you hold them on because that one fight, you know what I'm saying, um satisfies mandatory all that stuff. You ain't gotta worry about fighting and turning around and fighting and doing none of that. You just drop the belts.
Let's
And then
see.
you leave. You feel
Let's,
me? Like that's what he's been doing for what about 2, 3 weight classes now. I'm not surprised, but it's
but
worked for
like,
him. It's kept him
like,
preserved.
like,
Huh?
when when have he defended it? When have he defended all his
I don't
undefeated
think Bud
stuff?
has defended. I don't think since whatchamacallit, since he was in a lower weight class. Did he defend his one? No, I think he defended. Are you mean individual belts or when he got undisputed? Because he's
Like
never defended undisputed.
I'm saying when you be undisputed, right? That means you the top of the totem pole, right? Does that make sense?
Yes, yes, you've won all
I
of them.
mean,
Yes.
you got these other up and comers want to fight you, and you don't want to fight them. He never defended his title. That's what I'm saying. He never did
Yeah.
it.
Yeah. Well, again, it's a matter of strategy. With boxing, it's all about strategy. So I'm not surprised, but that's Bud. But it's always been like this. I think I wanted you remind me. Deezy says he don't want to challenge himself. Brian, y'all remind me because I think he did. Didn't he challenge it at 135? One of his belts at least. I don't think he challenged undisputed. Um,
What weight? I got a question for you, Miss Keith. What weight class you actually think Bud is in right now?
well, he's technically reigning at 168.
No, what you feel like what he in, like comfortable in?
160. I wouldn't be surprised if he go down to 160.
You know what I mean? Killers in there that want to get at his top. And he
At one,
avoiding it.
to be honest with you, I think that he goes through 160. I think that him and Spence go through 160.
You don't
It's
want to see
one of
Spence
the
again.
160 is one of the weakest divisions. I think Bud, yeah, I think any of those guys go through 160. I think Jamel Charlo can move up to 160 and goes undisputed at 160.
Got problem. So he can't go down there and get that belt. But I mean, he could, and then not defend it, and then get stripped. but he never defended no titles. He never defended it.
Yeah. Well, well, I gotta go through because he's won so many. I'm sure he's defended. I don't think he's defended undisputed. I can't say individual though. That's why I asked the chap because Jupe or Brian them a know or all things one of them a know. Well, he said Tank won't even unify. Y'all trying to cook Bud for not defending undisputed. No, I never. Wait, I didn't cook him. What are you talking about?
No, I'm saying, I mean, Tank, at least he fight whoever want to come up and get it. Tank did that.
And
Tank,
Tank don't care about unify
yeah,
frequent.
like,
But I get what you're saying, Will. I get what you're saying, and hey, Knight Rider.
Bud is the only one that gets these belts and don't defend them. And we go ignore it
Yes, because he's one of the greatest to ever do it.
according to who?
So a lot of people, not me. I'm just saying, that's what they're saying.
That's what I'm saying. Like according to who? Because you when you get them belts, you gotta like hold that throne. You the king, so you gotta fight whoever come who mandatory. Boxing, and then TKO came in and they trying to beautify some more. Man, let the best fight the best.
Yep, I definitely agree. But is that all you got, Will? Because we got to wrap this up, King.
Oh yeah. That's all
Well, shout
right.
out to Will. Thank you. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much for your question.
No
Um,
problem.
so, salute to what does Tank have to do with this Well, Frequent love him. I'm curious who he think is better than Bud. There's a lot of people that they can be considered better than Blood. Floyd Mayweather, Sugar Ray, Leonard. Some people got Bernard Hopkins. Some people swear by Roy Jones. They love Roy Jones. Like, we're not gonna do that. And it's not all about just the accolades for people. Like, I grew up watching Tyson and Floyd. That's why those are my two faves. And Pernell Whitaker. Y'all know I don't play about Pernell, Sweet Pea. So when you undisputed, what sanctioned bodies mandatory take precedence? um, so it depends on which one was due, beats. It depends. Cause I know at the 147, when he was at 147, the IBF and the WBC, if I'm not mistaken, came due. I think that's why he was stripped that first time at 147. Cause they kept pushing back. Wasn't it Boots or something like that? It was like what, 2 years ago? I'd be forgetting. Um, they ain't fighting no more, Key. I'm talking about active fighters. Who are you talking about? Oh, well then I don't know. Frequent. Hey, Kendra, I forgot to say hi to you. Dealing with Frequent. Anyways, I gotta go. I gotta get back to getting this stuff done and talking to my sister and niece. Y'all hear in the background. She cussing these blocks out. She playing with her toy blocks. She giving them a piece of her mind today, y'all. I don't know what she's saying, but them blocks did something to her. But I'm about to get this going. Shout out to the queens that was here. Everyone from Miss Joette, DZ, Ashley's Corner, Juke. Thank you guys so much for coming through. Shout out to the queens. Thank you, niece. Well, shout out to Frequent, all things. Salute to the beautiful queens, Kendra, Will, salute, Beats, welcome. Thank you so much, Will. Beats, welcome. Thank you guys, Knight Rider, Brian, the king of the chat, all things my right hand. I'm gonna see y'all later though, okay? Is that Mary J? Yes, that's Mary J. Blige. I'm in mourning because Cool Boy got beat up frequent. And my Bears lost yesterday. So I'm in mourning. And salute to the beautiful Queen of Rain. I didn't see you, Queen. I forgot. Thank you guys so much. And as always, I'm out.